previous Greyhound roster, after they'd have a close first map with a loss, even turning into their territory, occasionally they'd be gassed out. So let's see if Alistair's motorbikes need to be pushed to Vertigo, or if he's been able to drive here in style doing a wheelie.
2 mollies, 2 smokes. What's the go?
VP have opted to start on the T side of FlyQuest's map choice, so they want to set the tempo and quite slow out the gates. Here comes some aggression.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
4 players.
4v4. 4v4, we're just fighting on ramp, we're going for it. Dual Berettas should be good for it. Vexite 1, Ali gone, Mir nails it with the Glock, and it's going to be a slowdown. They're not interested in fully rushing into this. That's a flash though, set up for success, and it's another Norbert frag. He's been such a problem for FlyQuest. He's not done. He's not done, but neither's Dexter. One more click could do it. He does finish off the round. They'll take the fight to them. You can see the vibe still at an all-time high. It's FlyQuest off to a flyer.
Yeah, you should be celebrating that because it gets so awkward on ramp. When that aggression comes in with the first fight, everybody's stalled. And it's this awkward limbo position. The follow-through with the flash to initiate the fight was beautiful. But Inns goes down immediately. All eyes on Dexter, the in-game leader, returning down under. And uncertain how that one.
You got to see a little bit of yourself with Alistair with his passion.
How he gets fired up, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that used to be you.
I love it.
Oh my.
Well, that's a bit of harassment on Flit. He was looking to be naughty. Seeing if he can use the Zeus close range on Gap.
T-side Zeus. You don't
get a chance.
You don't see these all too often. He's done him. Okay, that's going straight in my playbook. And now he's going to, oh my god. Oh my god. Vexite's actually cacking his straws.
But no, he was here because of the spam.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're not going to be feeling particularly confident about this now. Obviously, you should be, given that you've only really lost an MP9 and the rest have got P250s.
Hey guys, they know I'm here. I can't move a muscle.
Yeah, so all I can really do is
pretend I'm a sandbag.
Sit here, yeah, do your best sandbag impression. You can't shoot their toes through it, can you? I've never seen anyone do that.
Under, yeah.
You can?
Yeah. I think it needs something a little bit bigger than a P250 though.
Like his toes are not there for the shooting. Glock's probably not going to get it done. Vexite continues to play sandbag. Acting like a sandbag.
A7.
They
still think I'm one of them.
Well, VP, what are they doing now? I mean...
Waiting to die.
Yeah. Trying to make it as costly as possible. Trying to hope another incendiary gets thrown. Trying to hope that...
Oh, they got what they were looking for.
There you go. They got an extra frag. Vexite finally goes down. Inns is going to try and pick up that M4, or Liazz is. Let's see who can get it. It's a race.
Inns, is he going to make it? Yes, okay. All right, Famus and the M4 saved, so that's okay.
Not the end of the world.
No, and they know that Virtus.pro will be buying into round number 3.
Oh, but that Zeus on the eco, I'm putting that one in my pocket. Yoink.
Does it still make the death noise? Oh, it's a bit... Well, it was slowed down.
It was slowed down, yeah. Sounded a little bit more disturbing, actually. Early presence. Flit just charging up. He wants a bit, and Dexter's the one to receive the heavy brawl. 17 HP left on him. Alistair throwing some bullets through the tarpaulin. Nade's about to land square on his quiff. Ouch. And now a molly for good measure. He had the smoke prepped, and yeah, he's going to go down to Fame on that spray. This is a late boost. They could have caught Fame, but that's early info at least. Hey, they're not committing up ramp.
And need to silently dismount, though.
You're worried about Gap. This is big from Inns.
But the problem is, because they know that A was relatively clear off of that boost, he shouldn't go down the ladder. You'd expect it to be watched, or maybe he gets caught in transition.
Yeah, but he is moving in that direction.
Yeah.
And, oh, dear.
No.
Unless he just pauses here.
He was dead.
He's not going to do that. So it is a 3v5.
He was the one searching for info, right? They'd given up B. It was the only way that they could get any information. But with this boost and nothing spotted, there were plenty of places they could have been paused. But right now, Norbert could run in towards the site. Looks like he's going to do exactly that. They know that Liazz is the B defender.
Very smart counter-strike from VP.
Ooh, does he investigate, though? He should. If he...
No, he hasn't.
They might go into the stack.
Okay. Well, you need some trigger discipline on this boost.
He'd need at least 2.
Yeah, it can't just be 1 here from Vexite. Want to get away. You do have a smoke.
What about Molly?
Okay, headshot spotted. Vexite. That smoke could be really doing a lot of favors for you. You've thrown it out onto the site itself. Jane will use it. Fakes out.
Fine.
Vexite will spam. 8 seconds. If you can just deny the plant, you can win the round. And instead, it's VP taking a convincing gun round. And that had such a unique VP flavor to it, didn't it? You go charging up early. Flit takes his spawn, takes his fights. You isolate the sandbag player with a Molly HE. Or HE Molly.
And then they still walk into the stack.
And then you wait, you all recede, you go down ramp and cut noise for 30 seconds, then finish A.
Yeah, look, I think that it wasn't a classic seesaw because Norbert didn't try and take any space, so it could have gone wrong.
Yes.
It could have really gone wrong.
Certainly. But I mean,
we're back in play, everybody. Vexite's pushed ladder and we got a kill onto Norbert. Observers would have been screaming there.
So's Norbert, probably. Look at this.
Oh, no.
He's bailed himself out there. 3 body shots to Flit.
Three-body problem.
Advantage. Yeah. Jame the alien. Ooh, double swing. Alistair gets away with one onto James, so good trade. Vexite now watching from the sidelines. They have rifles, they have armor, and they have aggression. It's huge from Inns. Puts Mir on 20 HP, recovers a rifle. It's in a 1v2 early.
Get the bomb.
And he's got 60 seconds to try and solve this problem. That sound cue betrays him. Beautiful from Inns and great from FlyQuest. Straight back on the board. Call it 3-1.
Those of you who missed it, it was an aggressive middle play where they pushed across towards the ladder room and found the opening kill.
Okay.
That's what threw the round into disrepute. Here it is from Vexite. It was Dexter on the Deagle that almost made a meal of things, but then some good proactive Counter-Strike from FlyQuest. Another good round. I think overall, and I know this sounds slightly condescending, but it's not meant to, they're playing good Counter-Strike, like solid Counter-Strike. It's team-based, off of each other, good reactions. So all in all, hard to find too many complaints. Even though they got pipped at the post on Inferno, a map that they definitely could have won, it's up against a tougher opponent. I don't know if the expectation was victory today.
Well, also, I think it's kind of a shared sentiment by the majority that Virtus.pro are one of those teams that are the hardest to put away. When you've got those match points, when you're into the overtimes, you know, that's where VP can tend to just, they have this extra level of focus and of diligence.
They're like bamboo in search of glory, Alex.
Yeah, like a bamboo on the rocks.
Did you write down the saying?
I did, actually.
Okay.
I took a picture of it. Hang on.
Okay.
But here we go. We're going into some AKs and Galils, and it looks like a little bit of a B flavor, at least taking B stairs. So who's going to be tested? Who's our Aussie B anchor? It's Liazz.
It's a tough job. I don't envy him.
No, thank you very much.
Dexter out. Oh, on the top rope. That team flash doesn't do him any favors. They harass Jame. No, they won't. They're actually focusing. Oh, never mind. Dexter just swings with a hard clear.
He's not shy. He's hyper aggressive. That's crazy. Dexter's got right under their skin, right into their grill. And now Inns, if he takes first contact, it's great if he gets away, because now the quad player's baited in, and he gets them both. Liazz, the V-Anchor delivers. Only one left. It's Norbert up against the world. No chance here unless you fumble. Vexite's giving it a go, looking for answers. Spots him out, loses his head. It could have gone wrong. Alistair closes. Dexter the one with a lot to do, and there's Liazz double as well to close.
Norbert has been hot, so if he gets that kill onto Alistair, anything becomes possible. But stifling Virtus.pro and stuffing them as far as the finances are concerned, what a great... I don't even know what to call that, but I suppose they isolated the left side when traditionally the CTs want to try and flush the player out of the right. So that's the prep. Dexter's been talking about being prep heavy. He's just swung straight into that fight. Laser beams.
Right now, I would say that VP, they need to still stay tenacious, like a bamboo deeply rooted in the rocks.
Yes.
Keep their feet on the ground while they pursue their goals.
Well, their goal right now is to run down Inns.
Ooh, lazy clear. Dexter.
You're be deep on that one, don't you?
That's what I've been hearing.
And Flit has taken so much space.
Living his best life right now. Staying in his lane.
They only have flashes to execute. They have mollies left over to dissuade the plant on Vexite as well as Ali.
This is impossible without smokes, isn't it?
Well, you say that.
Yeah.
Nothing's impossible if you're Bamboo.
On the rocks. And they've actually managed to get up. The bomb's going down. The bomb is down. He's done it. Mir gets it in. No smoke necessary. Now they're setting up a post plant. This can still go horribly wrong. FlyQuest have got a heavy advantage. Use that util. Use those bullets. It's Alistair with a double. Inns gets caught out. No, he doesn't. Covered by Vexite. Perfectly pinpoint precise. And it's going to be a defuse. It's a 5th round, baby. FlyQuest flying through this CT side.
Recovering a very early number disadvantage due to a overzealous Dexter.
Can get away with it with an SMG. Didn't give him too much.
Okay, wow, a 4-round advantage for FlyQuest.
This is a different test. So far, Chad, we've watched them start slow on Ancient against Cloud9,
True.
on Inferno against VP. We haven't seen what happens when FlyQuest get a strong start. Let's see if they can hold on to it, convert it, build upon it.
Well, on this quest, do they get a flying mount?
Only at level 60.
Okay.
Come on, doesn't hit the shot. He's re-peeking. He's hunting.
Governor.
Alistair. Yeah, he's going to be punished for that. Overstays his welcome.
What was Jordan saying? Blood rushing to his head?
Yeah, which one?
Well, standing to attention to VP right now. Have themselves another number advantage. Can they settle the score? Wildcard eliminated. They won a total of 7 rounds over 3 maps. They also had a stand-in scenario. So unfortunate scenes for one of the wildcards, known as Wildcard, here in IEM Chengdu.
What a geeky flash. He's thrown it like the molly lineup so as to blind a headshot player. It might keep the boots planted. They're setting up a boost here. Double boost, perhaps. No, not with the orb. Just going to get Fame up right next to this smoke. Oh.
It has to be a miss smoke.
Yeah, it has to be. Liazz, you are in jeopardy. Great nade. Oh, and a great headshot. He's building a whole round out of this. If he could find Norbert, that could have been different, but 2 different trajectories implies the util of 2 players towards the B stairs. The mid lurking Flit wards off, ins off Guardian. And he's going to go down. Great shot from Norbert. He's dangerous. But this position is perfect from Inns. Mo's down 2. They line up for him. James next victim if he peeks. Smoke, perfect. Inns just needs to live. It's a hard shot to hit through the smoke with 10 seconds left. It's not going to be easy, especially now they've lost their heads. It's Inns with 4. Dominant defense. And call it 6 for FlyQuest.
Both Liazz and Inns doing exactly what they had to do in that round. The stubbornness there from Liazz not to just give up the angle and play passive, I loved it. The fact that he was backing his aim. I know he only got 1 kill, but it was very important that he didn't just relinquish full control.
Yeah.
And this is huge from Inns. Right, he was under so much pressure from middle. He took the majority of the damage in this round from that mid exchange with Flit, and he grabs 4. It's one of the Aussies that there's a bit of hype around. Inns and Vexite are meant to be the rifling duo of the team that are meant to pack a bit of a punch, and right now
they are.
Yeah, knocked down a peg. VP, second tactical timeout expended. Feeling the heat.
Damn, that was such a sick round from Inns. That's one you want to be taken to the bank. Watching that one on repeat. Yeah, big smile on his face. Got to feel good about that. These mustachioed fraggers. Kicking ass, taking names, making VP sweat. James with his hand on his head, trying to work out how you're going to make a half investment potent. They've got full loss. Tech 9s. And the singular AK. Norbert facilitating that one. Where are you going with this? What are you doing with that? Clearing the smoke. Dexter wants to punish this progression, and the rifle gets cut down. That's dreamy. Perfect awareness. His best map, Dexter. Yeah, makes sense. 10 frags so far. Very comfortable on this one, and you can see that that European boot camp is, they're reaping the rewards. That, but I realize I just need to be more specific. The Dexter time in Europe.
Okay.
Translating into this Incredible stuff, like elevated Counter-Strike we're seeing from the whole team.
Missed some nades there, VP.
They're gonna do it again. Same play. They have the same result. Controls the spray, takes down Norbert. The rest have got nothing here. They were hoping for a plant. They were dreaming of a plant, but they get nothing. Vexite quick with it. 7-1.
Yeah, I think just to elaborate on the Dexter point, it's one thing to have a player like JKS go over and be like a star player of a team, right? Or to be a contributing factor of a team, like a G2 being a solid anchor and doing the job that he needs to do and winning the titles. The other is having an in-game leader go over and play international Counter-Strike and get to learn from a lot of different schools of Counter-Strike, right? And then be able to build on top of your already understanding and then bring that back to your countrymen. Now, the thing is, it will become outdated at a certain point, so they need to spend more time in Europe and constantly keeping up with the meta, but it's a great way for them to get into a much better position.
Liazz is getting this gap all the time. This is huge. It can be a late flank. It could be something a bit quicker. He got caught off and punished last time, but this time no one's home. It's Norbert Bridge, the close to react. Oh boy. He's coming, but that was an audible, and it's a dead Norbert. Wow, Ins, that's early impact.
Because it's Norbert watching it, right, you know the rest of them are all secured over towards A.
Right, that's a good observation, and that's a good pick over Crane. Dexter's just relentless in his aggression. They have to re-clear him. Ins is holding for it. This is fantastic work from Ins, but Fame, a nice crouch clear, good crosshair placement, and they're pivoting. Liazz to be tested. He passed his first. He's already got a perfect molly to limit their options. The smoke up, they can use the railing to elevate over the smoke. Util's dumb. He's delayed them. That smoke was there. It was already there. Liazz is going to be forced to move or extinguish.
Vexite's here.
Opts for the latter. Dead, but covered. It's Vexite onto Fame. Alistair spotting out Mir, who's trying to take some A space back, but he's out of there. Oh, Mir could do something with this. If he finds Alistair, game on. Bomb's late. Space taken.
Flanking.
James should get the plant for free. Uncontested.
Vexite needs to be careful. He needs to let Dexter play.
He draws attention to facilitate Dexter taking space. He knows it's likely elevator's occupied. He's worried about that as well. Dexter cooking up trouble. Smoking a kit as well.
Oh, Jay might catch him on a
Dexter,
timing.
but he might be able to find Mir before he goes down. This is it. That's their face. That's the headshot. Now surely you think gap. It's James round the world. Smoking a kit. Smoking a kit. Dexter's getting it down, but they're lining up for him. It's good cover. It's Vexite with the frag and a great 8th round found. It was the closest we've seen from VP in some time.
That one got dicey for a moment. That shot from Mir onto Alistair was beautiful. Enabled the chance for the bomb to go down, and now they can continue to be threatening. But these flanks, these jarring plays. Madja, when we were talking about the Major, had him on multiple podcasts talking about, remember we got to cast it, there was those 2 flanks from Madja, one with the Deagle, one with the rifle, and they were both impactful. Right. And he's talking about, potentially finding timings, knowing that Norbert's going to be watching behind. If there's early trades out ramp, Norbert has to help the defense. And Norbert's frustrations have carried over from Inferno, where he had a beast of a performance.
I forgot all about that, but you're right, those Madja flanks. There was a clear gap in this T side from VP, and it's being punished by different teams. Oh, Alistair, this is a brazen overextension. He'll take the frag.
Lucky to get one, doesn't he?
Ooh, and there's a double from Mir. That could change the tides of battle. Look at this. They're not shy, Chad. They're not shy at all. They know VP's game. They just got all this, all this uncertainty gone. Liazz knows they're not committing mid. His team can now, I assume, take some sort of gamble. Dexter's there now in mid, so he can back up Liazz quickly.
They need to group up and clear something out or gamble stack a site. Right? Because I don't think Vexite can push A. He's just going to have to hunker down towards Sandbag.
Is that a Liazz smoke? I think he's thrown that himself. Yeah. Gives him different angles to work with. Fame. Oh, nearly gets them both. He'll surely go down. No! Liazz stands his ground.
2 rotation coming, but it's miles away. Has to delay.
Throws out the incendiary, repositioning, trying to play the fade as well. This is good counter-strike from Liazz. This B anchor continues to be a problem. Plant default. Can't really stop it. Jane will get it down. Liazz pushing. Flick can't really cover. Ooh, hit one on the wire out. James trying to slip away. Ooh, close, but no cigar. Can Liazz and Vexite piece together the 2v2?
Liazz with 7 bullets. Needs to play first.
White box, double up. PP. Holding both of the options here. It's good from Vexite. Not going to overlook Flint. Oh, they are. 1v1. Liazz walking in. The dink. Now the time against him. He has to run him down. Flit tries to hide out. I think he's done enough. And a 9th round for FlyQuest. Just, I think they've done enough. It was close. You could see Flit was just trying to rot the clock for a second longer. But Liazz has done enough. A triple kill. High impact B anchor work.
Did Liazz get a reload in there?
I don't think he did. I think that was just a force.
Didn't I say it's 7 bullets?
Yeah. Let's see that one again.
I don't...
I mean, I didn't process it, but we weren't always on his POV. Oh, that maybe he reloaded after that.
Then he was spamming it. He only had he had 3 bullets left to find that kill.
Gangster.
He only had 3 bullets left
because get flustered.
Yeah.
Whoa. By hitting that first dink, he made it a little more accessible, but still very impressive. That's insane. Very impressive.
Oh, on a triple boost. Oh,
yeah,
still do it, still do it, still do it.
I hate to see it. Oh, 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 Sorry, just making sound effects for that one. You got the picture. You saw what I saw. This is a lot more control early for VP. Oh, timing the flash, eats another. Team flash, I think. 1.5. Alistair standing his ground. It's Vexite activating, just flips around through the smoke, takes down Mir and Jame in a clutch. Hang on, Ali's not ready for this. Jame in a 1v3 situation. Gonna slink away, disappear off into the night.
Because they can just clear together.
That's the plan.
If they stick together, they just clear out this ramp. It's okay if Jame returns to B. Now they're acknowledging the potential gaps. Liazz very noisy on this. I think Jame will have noted a couple of steps as he's gone up the ladder. Looking to pip the gap through middle.
Oof. Crouch jumps problematic. Good timing on the peak from Vexite. Jame averts his gaze. Down he goes. 10 on the board.
Well, they may have flubbed the triple boost, but they stuck the landing. They had so many bodies there to deal with that. VP tried to take it. Once that triple boost is in play, 3 players are stuck towards that short position. So you want to try and box them in. And they fought their way out. Vexite with a magnificent double, finding Mir through the smoke. And then they just had to put the cherry on top with the final find onto Jame.
This is going to be another damning result to the VP Vertigo.
Yeah, it is a pretty miserable map for the VP lads.
And they've got a different permaban, so they're in a bit of a pickle now. This is going to become problematic for VP's campaign. That's nice from Jame. Oh, commits to the spray. It's going to be punished.
Second on the half. It will have to do.
Gonna be hard to recover. Alistair has to make a play. He knows that. Ins to draw fire. Alistair. Oh, he can catch him and does. Mir down on the mantle. Inst on the spam. They've managed to make it a 3v3. Fame's got the bomb. He's playing a dangerous game as Flit. Excuse me, Fame. Got to get that bomb down. Does so. Could still be a recovered round. I mean, this has to be VP's. You got the double entry. Inswarner walks straight into Fame, sticking around. Good snap on just his 5th frag. Liazz, however, with the late trade. No smoke, but a big headshot. They've done it. That's madness. How have they gotten away with that? A 3v5 flip of the script as FlyQuest just 2 rounds away from forcing a 3rd map.
Hey Future Pros, I have a really cool nade set you can throw to help you advance onto the A side on Vertigo. You will need a smoke, molly, and a flash for this one. For the left side smoke, get into this corner of the sandbags. Aim at this point on the scaffolding. Then jump through the smoke. For the short molly, look to the corner of the black rectangle. Crouch down and jump through the molly. Finally, a flash to help your teammates take short. Aim along this line just below this horizontal section. Run forward and jump through the flash. A very nifty nade set here, and a fairly simple one on top of that.
Hey Future Pros, do you want to win 11-1 in the first half of Vertigo? We'll send your in-game leader over to Europe for 3 years, then bring him back and lock and load. That's not Rush's accent, but I'm here with Alex Machine Richardson.
Hello.
While we witness some of the best Counter-Strike Australia has played in years.
Yeah, honestly, it's got us all, especially Mr. Virtual. We are going into our second half, and a third map feels imminent. It could have been a 2-0. Bit of a fumble on some of the last Inferno rounds, but here we find ourselves slicing the odds in half, if not more so. The Counter-Strike they've delivered, it's surpassing all of our expectations. That's a big aggress. Beautiful start to VP, trying to claw themselves back into contention with a very convincing pistol. Is it spotless? Yes, it is. 5 alive, VP. They're here ready to jive.
Okay, well, they opted for some confidence of their own right there, meeting FlyQuest head-on with that A-rush, and that was one of the key words, I think, for FlyQuest in the first half. They had a clear game plan. They were taking a lot of fights. They were setting the tone. And now it appears VP want to do the same ahead of Dexter's util. And have a tough half ahead of them. It is going to be the full E chance.
I just learned a nifty new util set. We'll see if they can implement that into their play. I reckon that was from Yimpat.
Yimmy.
I reckon that was a Yimpat nade set. Rush can confirm or deny it. But I just saw him throw that molly the other day, so I now have decided.
Oh, was that a shake of the head?
It was a shake.
I think. Oh, so yeah. Okay. So what happened is I should know where all of them are from because. Should I expose Rush?
Are you going to expose him?
Yeah, I'm going to expose him.
No,
right
he's
now. I'm going to expose him.
Okay.
So for the pro tips,
The
which
sausage is made. Okay.
I love the reskin.
It looks
of
great,
the pro
huh?
tips, really nice. But Rush has all these type of rounds that he wants to make the pro tips of.
Yeah.
But to collect the data, he comes to one man.
Ah, okay. I see. So he goes to J-Raz.
He comes to me.
Oh.
And he said, Chad, I need you to find these, because I'm his, he calls me his minion.
You are his minion.
Yeah, so I have to do work for Rushley.
So that's a lot of work.
So I should have known.
Do you know?
I don't know.
Oh.
No.
But you have to do all of that legwork for Rushley, and he gets to get all the credit.
Yeah, I get none of the glory.
Wow. Well, I liked that, and well done, Chad, for finding it.
Thank you.
Let's get into our first gun round, shall we? Let's see how much of a half VP are going to make out of this. Now, sure, there may be some gaps in their T side, but CT side typically where VP can really lock things down. Flash in, Dexter out, and yeah, already pressure applied. Ah, that's a very cheeky re-peek from Norbert.
Yeah, but Norbert's been confident as well. Was loving his performance. Ooh, on Inferno.
Yeah, Flit's got a good angle for this though. You go hunting for Jame, and now you get the second Vexite. Comes alive into the A site.
Mechanically gifted.
Definitely. And they're going to hit pause, I would imagine. No, they're going to start throwing nades. Here we go.
Bring out short.
Mir's ready for this. Swinging through. Oh! Oh, didn't spot him. Just the tip of his head. It's Alistair good to make him dead. 3v2. Lots of damage. Norbert, though, needs to stop that plant. The molly would do just that. Alistair. Perfect angle. Norbert quick to adjust, but there's a punish. Fame's gone down on Heaven, and it's only Norbert. He's done an awful lot so far, and he's going for a quick cheeky reposition towards Heaven. Good for the frag.
The molly.
He just swings through, picks up an incendiary as well. Liazz in the clutch, and Norbert! A ridiculous round, stone-faced as he takes the quad.
Or in the round, Norbert has been a bit of a monster today. Woke up on the right side of the bed. China agrees with him. This is some great Counter-Strike. His impact being felt immediately. Gun round number 1, Dexter. You was talking about gaps on the T side. Well, trying to find one in middle for Dexter not to be the case. And Norbert.
Just wide swing king. Wide swing king.
Feeling sharp. That is a great clutch. Well, we are going to see a partial investment from FlyQuest, and James with the AWP strikes out.
Double naded it straight off the rip. It's a good find.
Dexter's got so much room.
Oh, hard range for the Tech 9.
Oh,
he has been unable to convert that. That was a window of opportunity now slammed shut, and they're going to be all over him. All stacking into the right spot. Liazz, however, has got himself the AK-47. There's grounds for a little bit of excitement if...
A kill or two would be great.
Yeah.
Considering it was a 1v1 in the last. You're going to look for damage for sure. Nice.
Find. Norbert's going to swing out, and Norbert's going to do what Norbert does best. Find another headshot. Double kill from him up to 13. James started that round. Norbert finishes it.
Right, well, that was a partial investment from FlyQuest. The guns will come back into their hands.
Let's see what we got. What are we going for? What's the Dexter call to try and post your 12th before things get a little too sticky icky?
It's going to get sweaty quickly.
Yeah. It's MR12, baby. These gaps can close rapidly.
This time B seems to be the preference. Smoke to negate the molly from the CTs and also to help buy you a bit of space at the back of a flash. Speaking of it, there it is. So out and about, going to give the AWP a shout is Alistair. A young Merv Hughes.
Yeah, he's going to try and test his luck here. They've already started 2B, though. Norbert's already here, ready to support, and with the AWP showing up on B, it's, yeah, their suspicions are right, rewarded.
Such a privilege to allow two players to hold B, right? Being able to cover off the stairs slash the rail boost as well as have somebody watch wood. You remove the annoyance of the Ts once they have that lobby control. So well handled from Fame and Norbert.
Dexter's going to take this opportunity from the CT smoke to at least just be a little late component. Tuck in.
It does give them seesaw potential, but without any ramp control. And look, with the X-ray, it's well highlighting exactly the setup Flit and James have. If they don't push them back, we can't even have that conversation about playing between the sites.
Cheeky angle here.
Time's a problem too.
Alistair's in trouble if he peeks this.
Hard clear.
Oh, well. Oh, it's so good. So calculated from James. He can crouch the flash and have the peek.
I want to save, boys.
T-side saves. It's not in the Oceanic playbook. Or is it?
This would show development.
It would, but Dexter's going to put his fishing rod in the water on B. He's not going to clear quad. He's not good. He is. He takes him down.
Okay, they're in. He's got a smoke.
B is open, and he's going to go over and make a play. Oh, Fame. Dead. Dexter has saved them. He's pulled this round out of his...
Lab,
thank you. Okay. How's he done this? James clears him out. Hang on a second. Liazz and Vexite to try and close what he started, and it's fallen apart. It's Vexite, though. We know how sharp he's been. He's worried about a non-existent flank. They're all coming in from the front. And he takes down the first, isolating these jewels if he can find Flit. Oh, it would have been on. Just enough time with a 10-second defuse. James will take it. Valid attempt. You know, you can't fault that one instead of the save, but Dexter made that happen out of nowhere.
Yeah, taking a few more of these in-game leader play liberties is Dexter. Very fortunate that he went for that late quad clear. This was the opener. And then there was the James denial of ramp space.
So sick.
Well ducked. Dexter overstaying his welcome. They could have reset, but wanting to try and finish it right there and then. First timeout for FlyQuest. That pressure mounting.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, especially when Dexter catches Fame, I think at that point he's like, okay, I've done enough. I've done enough. We'll close this. And it just didn't quite manifest. So timeout called. If anything, just to cool off a little bit, not let emotions run high, just kind of reset, return to a baseline.
It's a streak of 5.
Yeah.
But again, the finances have been kept brittle. So that's what I'd be discussing in the timeout. Boys, close.
Yeah.
One more of those and we can break through and win this map. Ancient up next. You remember how that went against Cloud9 yesterday? Let's just do that one more time because the playoffs are waiting.
Playoffs. Wow, that would be huge for your like debut under a new organization against big EU competition. It's Vexite with an opening. Jame overstepping. FlyQuest now set up for success. The CT's trying to find an equalizer. You can see they're giving it a look in. Mir on the reposition, very audibly rotating off. The ramp players will have heard that.
Well, they're actually rotating back.
What's going on here?
Maybe they're expecting a heavier start towards A. So hearing that one individual dropping back, or maybe they didn't hear it at all. Because congregating now towards B lobby, they'll have to get past Fame and Norbert.
This is another strong setup from these two.
And Norbert's just been having a game.
Yikes.
Oh dear.
Well, the jig is up. They're pushing the molly. They're pushing the molly. Oh dear. Inns and Dexter. A little bit of a shade of old, yeah.
Could have been comms going on as that rotation from Mir above them. A lot of factors that play into these matches, but still, just to see them, they rotated back and instantly went for a full execute, but you have to stick the landing, and they missed some basic util that definitely flustered things.
Yeah, and
look at Fame!
That is absurd. He knows what's up, and he's not even slowing down. He's being loud about this. He's like, yo, what's up? He's taking him down! Oh dear, Liazz and Vexite with 18 seconds.
Go into the side. He's daring you at this point.
Yeah, go on, Vexite. What have you got for us? Needs to be some crazy headshots. They're all here. Ducks his head. Oh my god, he's taking him down. It's a 1v1. It's winnable. It was winnable, but Flit too strong. VP find their 7th. My god, they managed to make something out of that, didn't they? Vexite absolutely snappy with it.
Damn. Close again.
Yeah.
Bit of a rope-a-dope right now.
I can't quite, but remember how that round just went? That's the same round where this molly was missed, and they ran through a molly to try and get through. Look how comfortable this was for Fame. It's just, oh, I've got a double kill.
The thing is, they didn't have to go, right? You never have to do anything, but the reason that they had the full commit is because that was all their util on their execute. Right. So it's like, we've committed to this. We're hoping we forced the rotation, which was the complete opposite. VP,
they've got those rotations tight, and now they're going to try a bit more pace. Flit's got the molly to stop him. Jame, oof, nade on his face. They'll keep replacing that, replenishing that Molotov nade combo. Dexter flashed. Nice work from Jame. He's setting his team up for success here from the sandbag position. Vexite immediately takes this place.
Yeah, not relinquishing, and this is huge.
No, not for Jame. He's ready. He receives.
Oh my god.
What is he cooking? He's cooking. They're not ready for this at all. Jame, insane. Pushes for the double. Triple in total. Madness from Jame. Loving that. With 25 HP.
Never see Jame doing that.
No, that's so out of character, but also so gangster. You get the AWP kill. I'll tell you what you're not expecting is him to drop his AWP, pick up an AK, and push a smoke.
I don't think the VP liked how confident FlyQuest were in the first half. They're giving them a taste of their own medicine here.
Let me see this again. This is unbelievably anti-Jame. And it's so cool to watch. I almost wish he got the 3rd on the spray just for the extra gangster points, but wow.
We're talking 7 consecutive rounds for VP, not a single round just yet on the T side for FlyQuest. And sure, there have been some moments, but if they end up losing this map, imagine how hollow they'll be feeling. They lost that clutch to Norbert.
That's what's running through their heads right now, is they're playing not to lose.
Well, the quality to close,
yeah,
it doesn't come easy.
No, that's an extra something. That's something VP have got in buckets and spades.
The theory doesn't help you get across the line as far as that's concerned. Players need to step up.
Yeah, well, Dexter did. Norbert always seems to be stepping up when it matters most. He's gone and found a nice multi-kill there. And it's a clean sheet, folks. 5 alive. VP be cooking.
How quick this went from 11-1 to 11-9, a 2-round game.
Yeah, dude, it's almost like the was it Pain in the major where?
Oh yeah, the 12-0 on
the
Mirage.
12-0, and you just immediately saw them like, oh god, You don't want to be the guys that lost it at 12-0. Well, how about losing 11-1? Same kind of invasive thoughts now.
And VP, going into FlyQuest map choice, decided to start on the T side. So I think they just wanted to get that out of the way initially. Now, Urcast is really still having his mettle tested as a coach, right? Former player, but new in the coaching role. Has an opportunity. Let's see if he's cooking up trouble.
It's not even about a strategy at this point. It's just about kind of cooling their jets and not just playing this round as if it was the first round of the game.
It's the finish that seems to be the problem, right? There's been a couple of times that they've given away the openers, but then they've been able to bounce back in. There's a few rounds where it's been level, but it's just getting across the line in the final moments.
Yeah, I mean, Vexite's on one. If anything, I'd just want to facilitate him. Just say, can you go up ramp and get some kills? That would be cool.
Like Wicardia at the moment, right? With the flash over the top from spawn. This time, not going to use pace as the answer. And that might be exactly what VP were hoping for. They've taken the wind out of your sails.
Flashing Alistair. They had confirmation of his presence there. And now James looking for him. Confirmation. Orp fires a shot. No connection. Ins with Dexter in tow are going to try and apply pressure towards this B side of the map.
VP are already planning for the A hit. Right, they're setting up util. In case of that worst case scenario, you can see HE's left either for James or Flit to deny the plant.
In terms of utility for the finish, it's more than enough.
If they throw a HE towards headshot, they might be able to throw the nades away or blow them away.
Oh, they use that nade very well, just chunking them. That's brutal. Double nade from Flit. A third on top.
The Grenadier.
Yeah. Bombardment. And then aggression. Flit jumps up. He's not done. He's running at you. He's got Liazz as well. Huge play from VP, just turning up the heat. So aggressive. Vexite going to give a plant a go. Molly at his toes, burning down. His fate is sealed. At least he gets it in. Has In's got anything for us here? No, sirree. VP are in this to win this, and they can even do it in regulation.
A comeback or collapse. Doesn't matter which way you frame it. Both can be true.
But that VP game plan as well, it's like it's so obviously disruptive.
Weren't for the plan at all. Just to harass. So smoke lands, and so do the nades. Bang, bang, bang. A rally of HEs.
They even threw a flash in unison with the HE, so when the second came, you've probably just got your vision back. You haven't got any sound cues. Really naughty, really nice. Okay, VP, you are gaming. There's no doubt about it. Your T side needs work. But this CT side is polished. You've got 4 AKs and an AWP. You've got the Royal Flush.
Well, FlyQuest, you mentioned they got the bomb down. They can get a buy. This was the first gun round. This was literally the first gun round.
And this time it's Jame waiting in mid. The AWP.
Didn't have to re-swing like Norbert did. That time he just does it with his eyes closed. Well, we've been entertained.
I think I'd definitely classify this as an entertaining game. But in terms of what form of entertainment, is this really going to be the FlyQuest tragedy? An 11-1 half on your map pick, fresh off of a hard-fought 16-14 on your opponents.
Look, it doesn't feel like they're going to win this, does it? But maybe they can force an overtime.
Here they are, gathering their thoughts and gathering their forces, all just hiding out on ramp, hoping for an overstep from the CTs. But with the man advantage already, the job is done. The setup is locked.
Well, Dexter dead is at the blind lead in the blind right now. Obviously, the Puppet Master can call from the grave. But Jesus already has the wheel with the opener.
Yeah, he's already here to support them. Oh, he's got another one, Jame. He's not done. It's a good one from Liazz, but hiding in plain sight was Flit. Gets just the one before Liazz gets to him.
Get another plant.
Nade. Oh, he gets away with just 8 HP. He's got the bomb down. Gonna burn. Crouch Crab walks into the flames.
Ali's been quiet, only 9 in this map.
Yeah, but he has got a clutch available to
7 bullets though, Alex.
Not 7 again. It was enough for Liazz, but not against 3. James trying to jump for the info, didn't spot him out.
Smoke for the bomb. Impossible.
Yeah, absolutely. Forced to reload and hunted. Norbert will close. VP, they've tied up the game, folks, from 11-1. They come into the CT side with 10 on the trot. Just as easy as that. Everybody fragging up. There is no weak link here for VP. The same first gun round. Astute observation. A nasty death for Liazz. There's no denying that. Just moonwalking into the Molotov. And yeah, face palm from Dexter.
Norbert might need a raise after that clutch he won earlier.
Yeah, right.
That could have been 12 for FlyQuest early on in this half.
They're just going to go for something a bit more brazen up B, and Fame doesn't have his support system yet. Doesn't matter if he can just catch ins alone. Now the flashes come in. Now he's hitting his scroll wheel jump. He's surely going to go down. Oh, hang on, Norbert. What have you got for us? A fumbled nade. He's flustered. He's getting swung on. He's down as well. A 2v4. FlyQuest can secure OT at a minimum, and they've done so with just a brute force B hit. Sometimes the simplest option is the best. They've charged into B. They weren't prepared for it. VP will have to take it to OT.
We've got the bonus round secure. And VP, the same to be said as far as a buy to fight for their honor. To bring the game back all this way. Well, they won't know he's here. Well, no, actually, he made a jump noise as the AWP falls 51 floors. Dead. Whoa. Well, Liazz should have had the jump on him there. James just seeing what damage he can do. Trying to force them to hang around towards the bomb. Vexite coming back to consider this late defuse. Isn't the case, but there's 12. Finally. Their first round on the T side of Vertigo.
Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Cut round 23. Nice headshot as well from Liazz. Didn't catch that initially. Woof. Dreamy. Little frustrating, I'm sure, for Norbert, not being there on B to support. But OT, VP, they just need to do what they've been doing for 10 rounds straight. And that's win.
And their luck on B again.
Yeah, that's cheeky. It's just Fame here. Norbert and Mir immediately charging over because they can tell blood in the water. And drive-by dink.
Dexter low.
Problematic. Another HE square on the jaw of Fame, forced away. Calling cancel on B.
Look at the type of rotation.
There's a lurk smoke, yeah, exactly. So they are going to start searching A ramp. It's only James here. Surely that barrage of util tells you something. Will they go and try and re-clear the stairs? That's kind of what they're waiting for here. The CTs now, this cut of noise has got them a little concerned. They're actually rotating off, so this is actually working out in the favor of FlyQuest just by cutting noise.
They're going to go for that B execute they tried earlier, where they flubbed some of the util. Let's see if they can stick the landing this time round.
Well, this time it's only Norbert. So here's the full exec. You boost up. Molly's sail. Norbert spotted out on the default.
Keep rotation coming.
It's definitely coming. They need to be quick about this. More damage. Good Molotov as well. Limits his options. Good smoke. Norbert sows seeds of doubt. 30 seconds. Can the Aussies take us to map 3 now? It doesn't look good. 5v4. Mir and Jane. Good for it. Bomb on Ali. James is fragging. 2v3. Inns can do a lot with this. Power position, swings out, isolates the first. Flit spotted on towards Guardian. It's Fame that's the last one standing, but they're not ready for him. He gets the first. He's low HP from the double nade. Inns, what have you got? The world at his fingertips. He can do it alone. One man with his control of his own fate. They're holding the defuse. Is exposed, and we're off to map 3. FlyQuest hold their nerve. They'll finish in regulation. VP so resilient. But Ancient required to separate these two teams and to secure a spot in the playoffs. Stay tuned.